Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. I am SoCalThero, and today we're going to be taking this extra heavy, we'll just say piece of construction equipment because I'm not sure what it's actually called. We're going to be taking it from Ukipa, California, here all the way down to, I believe, Yuma. Yeah, Yuma, Arizona. So got quite a bit of a drive ahead of us here. We're going to be cutting through all of California. It looks like in just a little bit of Arizona is where we're going to be getting into here. We're going to go ahead and climb into the cab here. We'll turn that off. I don't need that now. And as you can see, the weather has turned to the not so great. So we're going to go ahead and start moving out here. Yep, we're good there. Everything's hooked up. Let's look out back. Yep, we're moving. Alrighty. So we're going to pull out here in just a second. As you can see, the weather is really bad. I saw some lightning and heard some thunder, and I could not see out these windows. And I'm hoping I'm not going to hit anything because this is a big load, and I could not see with all this rain. Gonna have to really rely on these fender mirrors, I guess. I do apologize in the beginning if I sound weird because I'm still getting over a cold right now. But I wanted to film this episode because I had some things to talk about, and I have been enjoying playing American Truck Sim, getting ready for the new trailer update here. So, go ahead and hook that. Oh, we're stuck. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Couldn't swing out quite far enough on that one. Let's see if now that I got some space I can do it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard when it's nighttime, and then also with the rain going on the way it is. I can't really see out of my corners to make sure that nothing's going to be in the way. And then on top of it, I don't want to head on with another truck again like I did before. That was just really bad. Oh, I don't see any lights. No, God, it is hard to see. Yeah, I can't even tell. Right now, we're just kind of going with it. And we might as well just keep it all the way over here, too, because we got to get on right here. It'll be a tight corner otherwise. Yep. There we go. We are on the freeway now. Or getting on the freeway. Whew, that was a challenge. Only hit one thing. Luckily, I don't think it damaged the trailer, though. Oh, sorry if I'm cutting somebody off there. We can see here, though, in a sec. Yeah, just the truck has damage from wear and tear. Alright, so we're good so far. Go ahead and make our way down here on our route. We'll get up to speed here, and then we'll just well, since it's raining, we probably shouldn't hit the cruise control. Yeah, and these guys are going extra slow for the rain, but I'm not dealing with that. I have to drive slow enough in California already, doing 55. Oh, and there is construction over there, and now this guy's gonna slow me down. Oh, man, really into the brakes. Well, it's raining in a construction zone, so I guess that makes sense to slow down. So, a couple of new things. First off, I finally went and Googled, like, how to set up a Logitech steering wheel to this game. So, like, I don't know if you noticed in the past, but, like, and it's hard to tell without actually seeing me, but, like, if I moved my wheel just ever so slightly, like, if I did it now, like, if I just barely tapped it, it would, like, jerk it completely over like that. Well, I went online, I got the application, so that way I could set it up specifically for American Truck Sim. And then also, I watched a few tutorials on how to set it up properly to make it kind of mimic what's actually going on the screen. So that's another reason why I've been enjoying this game too, because I've been able to set up the steering wheel to mimic more of what it should be like in real life. So by doing so, I I mean, I know it's kind of hard to say with my bad experience so far the last few episodes, but this being the first one, it's been pretty good. But my driving seems to have improved a little bit, so that's always good. It's always a good thing to have. So I'm gonna be out here on the road right now. We're doing 55 now, but we're not gonna do the cruise control just because it's raining and for safety for hydroplaning and whatnot. What do we got here? More road work ahead. Oh, great. Whole freeway's torn apart right now. And it's saying that we're gonna have to get over. This guy's getting over towards me for some reason. And it reduced down to 55 now. Now everybody's going up. Road work ahead, okay. Yep, I see you there. Slow for the cone zone. Man, they're doing a lot of work over here. Look at this. This is a whole to-do right here. Alright, well, we're past that now. Now we can get back into our lane over here. No traffic can get by freely. Where'd the rain noise go? Oh, there it is. It's back now. I was gonna say, it's like somebody shut off the showers. But, yeah, I was also going to say that I noticed in my 2 previous episodes when I started recording this again that there was a lot of frame droppage, it seems like. At least when I was in New Mexico, I was noticing it. So I'm not sure if that DLC is giving me an issue or one of the mods that I installed recently that could have been possibly contributing to it is the improved AI mod where there's more traffic on the road. So I took that mod out and I did a run already without it, and again, I'm just in California, so it's not like I'm in the area where I noticed it, but it seems like it's working pretty good, so I'm gonna keep that out for now just so we don't get any like droppage in frames or lag in the game and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, a few things to go over. One was the wheel setup is so much nicer. I feel like I'm actually driving a vehicle now. Like I actually move and it moves the correct way and not overly moves it. Oh, we're coming in hot though. There we go. Gonna swing out wide here again because it's a big load. There we go. But yeah, and then another thing I wanted to discuss is for those of you that enjoy watching House Flipper, I mean, it's one of those games I do enjoy playing as well and recording. I don't know by this recording time if it'll still be off the channel or not, but I only had, as of right now, about 3 episodes left to edit and upload. And I found out that the reason that the game was crashing to the desktop was because the latest update with the installations is actually causing an issue with the game, and the developers actually need to go through and take a look at it and their coding and see about see what they could do to fix it. Uh-oh, gotta slow down here, gotta stop. And a CHP officer in front of us. So, that'll kind of be the reason why you might see a little bit more American Truck Sim and Bus Sim and Car Mechanic Sim. The reason for that is because, and not seeing as much House Flipper, is because the game has an issue right now where it's just crashing people to the desktop every time. So, I'm a little disappointed to say the least, but it is what it is. I mean, we just got to deal with it. That's what happens with development. Bugs happen, you just gotta move on. Yeah, that was some other news for the channel for you guys that watch this series and also that series. And then let's see, what about personal wise? So I got a job. And it's the job I wanted too. So in my previous episodes, I know I hadn't had one yet. I hadn't well, I had a job lined up with my dad, but I hadn't had anything else lined up yet, like what I would prefer to do. So, just to give you an update on that, I heard back from my previous employer, the one that the company I worked for separated from, and they said my background check came back good, and I took a drug test because they have everybody take a drug test regardless. But after everything went through and went well on my, I think it was like my 3rd or 4th day from the last at my current employer, the manager came over and got me. He was like, "Hey, I need to speak to you real quickly over on our side, but we need to do it quickly and quietly." And I was like, "What the hell?" Okay, so we basically snuck over to their side of the building into a meeting room, and he said, "Hey, we want to offer you the job." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, at least I could still keep my same commute, and I'll probably have to work some different hours, and I'll probably have to take a cut in pay." And well, I mean, I got over there, and I mean, I'm not gonna say exact stuff, but they made me a really good offer that I couldn't pass up. So basically, what happened is, he said, "Hey, if you want the job, it's your job, but we need to know because we need to. There's other people at your company that applied for the same job too. So if you don't take it, we gotta give it to somebody else because there's other candidates we have in mind." But they laid out the proposal for me, and I think if not more, it's the same as what I'm going to be earning, so that's really cool. And then that's just to start off with though, but for my scheduling, that's the only part that I don't like, is that I'm going to be working the second shift of my job, so be working some like later hours, so streams might be a little delayed, which I do apologize for. But I mean, what pays the bills comes first, and unfortunately YouTube doesn't pay bills, so I kind of have to put this on the back burner and just well, not YouTube, I should say Twitch doesn't pay the bills, so I have to put it live streaming kind of on the back burner. And I'm saying that, not saying that it's going away, I'm saying that I have to put it on the back burner, as in I'll have to stream later on at night. So I do apologize for anybody that is on the East Coast and doesn't like to stay up late but wants to watch me. But I mean, it is what it is. It's what it's gonna have to be. But that shift though, I don't start until, I think I don't know if it's gonna be on the same week that I start or it's gonna be later on down the road. But at first they're gonna have me work my regular shift that I used to work, well, that I work right now with the employer that's closing down. And after that, I think is when I'm gonna switch over to the other shift that is gonna be my more permanent one, as I get a speeding ticket. I was trying to slow down. I saw it had changed to 30. Oh, damn it. Damn rain. Well, the trailer's good. The truck didn't take any damage than what it's already got. Get out here and look, but yeah, I'm right into him. Damn. Well, if I don't head on with somebody, I'll rear end somebody. Jeez. Well, let's get out here and back up just a little bit because he seems to be stuck with the flashers. Here, I'll use my flashers too, man. We're good. Luckily, we didn't cause any damage. Oh, now it's red light. Oh, but he's turning right. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. The only thing that sucks about this game, I'll have like a good run when I'm not recording, but then when I'm recording, I like get distracted and have a bad run and like head on with somebody or rear end somebody like that. Come on, dude, really? I don't have my flashers on, so there's no need to risk it. It's raining out, dude. You know, for having no traffic mod in either, there seems to be a lot of cars out on the road right now. But, yeah, going back to what I was talking about. Yeah, so I'll have the I mean, at least in the beginning, I'll have the same hours, but I'll probably have to work late hours or like extended hours because they're really busy right now. So I honestly would not be surprised if I had to work extended hours. And then I'm gonna be making the same pay that I make now, but when I go to second shift, I'll get a differential because they give you a little incentive for being stuck on a shift that most people don't like, which is okay too. I mean, maybe one day I could work up to the first shift one and not have to work that shift forever, but we'll see. And then the other thing too is they told me in the beginning I'm probably going to be doing mostly what I do right now, just because they're not familiar with all the product and whatnot. We got to take this slow. This is going to be hard. I cannot see. And I'm going to have to use a little bit of the hill just to get around the guardrail. See. Yep. Jeez, that was close. I'm glad I used that hill. Had to off-road it a bit. Where is this map taking me? This like seems like it's way out of the way. What the hell? Yeah, why does it have me going up here? This map, what the hell? It's got me driving all over the place. I got like markers. I don't even know where all these markers came from. I gotta go through and delete these. It's got me driving in circles. I don't need to be driving all these different routes. Like this makes, why is it clicking? No, no, I don't want that. There we go. Okay, we got that. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, why does it feel like I'm going out of my way? Trying to just go the fastest route, which now seems to be down the 5. Okay, well, that is what it is. We already did that. I'm like sitting here going, you know, it seems like I'm driving in circles in Northern California. Thank you for hitting the brakes. There's no on-ramp there for a truck, especially for me, like a traditional one. Oh, got somebody broken down up here. Give them a little space. Rain seems to be letting up too. And the sun is rising, so we can kill our lights. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening in been going on in real life. I guess you say the IRL as far as the job search goes. So got real lucky there. As soon as I got that news, I had to unfortunately tell my dad that I wasn't going to go work for him, because even though that job pays a lot more money and I have a great future with it and I'd have good benefits, which saying all this now is really making me regret it. But it's just too far. The job is just way too far for me. I mean, spending 14 hours a day, not just at work, but on the road and coming home and barely seeing my wife and having any time to do anything and just being completely burned out would just not be good for me. It's just not life fulfilling, I guess you can say. I mean, I used to do that drive, like I said, and I made really good money doing it. But in the end, you just kind of look back and go, you know what? Is this something I really want to do? Is like come home and be completely burned out and just have the weekends. And then usually weekends, I mean, weekends are like this anyways, as it is. But weekends, when you do a commute like that, tend to be, what didn't I do at home that I need to do? Like, do I need to clean dishes? Do I need to do laundry? Do I need to, like, vacuum? Like, all those different things. So then your weekend turns into doing work around your house. So you go to work, you come home during the week burnt out, so you do nothing else. And then on the weekend, you do work around your house that you couldn't do on the weekend because you were just too burnt out and didn't care. And then before you know it, the weekend's over and you're back to doing the week grind again of driving all the way to work. So it's just, I like I said, I've done it before and I just never was really a fan of it as far as like mental well-being, I guess you can say. We need to get over it, but this car is coming up on us. Come on, come on, come on, navigator, get by me. Getting ever so close to this Taurus, and it's making me nervous. Thank you. I gotta get around whoever it is that's slowing down up here after doing loop-de-loops through Northern California. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, man, it's strange. Like, I'm getting on the freeway, I'm getting off the freeway, getting on the freeway, getting off the freeway. I'm like, why am I getting on and off of so many freeways? I know the 5 itself goes all the way through the state. So there's no need for all of that. Which that probably burnt out a lot of our sleep. Yeah, it did. So now we only got 5 hours of rest left. And we got 715 miles to go. We have enough gas, but it's going to take 14 hours to get there from here, so we will have to stop for a rest break before we continue on. And I may stop early, so, well, I mean, if I stop early, then end up waking up at the beginning of the night. I might actually stop late. What I want to do is I want to try to stop early enough, or like at a certain time to... Oh, wait, is this lane going to end anyways? I was trying to get over because I know I was hogging up the fast lane here. And it looks like it doesn't matter anyway. Sorry, coming back over. There we go. Alright, now we're on to our next freeway here. See here. So, yeah, I kind of want to stop a little bit later, as late as I can, so that way we're not just doing a night run. Like, I know everybody enjoys watching daytime runs just because you can see more around you like that. You can see all the scenery, but... And I know it's easier for me to drive at night because there's less traffic and it's a little bit easier. I mean, even though I don't have a traffic mod in, you do notice it with the default game settings that at night the traffic is as bad as it is during the day. Even though it's not too bad unless you're like stuck in a city or something like that. So that is the plan anyways. And then I know on cell phones when you're watching YouTube, at least on mine anyways, and I have a Samsung, I have an Android, which I'm sure everybody's got a 50-50 ratio that watches, like an iPhone or a Android. But I know on cell phones when you're watching videos that are like at night, especially with graphics mods like this, it kind of tends to be hard to see. It's just kind of like a black blur. Oh, I'll try to get more of the daytime in here for you guys. Looks like we're slowing down up here again. I'm not even speeding either. Like, I mean, I'm doing like 3 over right now, so I'm not really speeding. Yet we seem to be catching up to a lot of vehicles that are poking along. And it's not like it's raining anymore, where they need to be slowing down to be extra cautious. Unlike me, who rear-ended a truck. I'm surprised too. I put my foot into the brakes, which usually is like instant stop, but I guess it just was not enough. Like I almost smashed my pedal through the wall. I was smashing down on it so hard. And keep it from rear-ending that guy. It's looking like a pretty nice day down here. Central and heading towards Southern California. Nice cloudy day. No more rain, no thunder and lightning. And it looks like it's 9 a.m. already, so that's good. We have how many hours left? 4, so it'll be about 1 p.m. I think you sleep for about 9 or 10 hours, so they'll still get us into the early, or the later night time, later evening, I should say. So hopefully we could get a little bit like later on, like maybe early morning hours, so that way it's not just a night run, like I said. Nobody in that lane? Okay, just making sure we're clear here before I do possibly change lanes. Yep, Fresno's about a quarter of a mile away, it looks like. Yep, right here. This is the Fresno exit. We're not going that way. Whoa, starting to drift off there. I was looking at it and started going towards it. Just looking at it and going right at it. Let's see here. I finally got a key map bind to my GPS too on the dash, so I can kind of zoom out now. I don't have to cheat so much. So that'll be pretty good too. Although I do want to do a run one day where and I have no idea how well I would do. I don't know this map as well as I used to when it was just 2 states, but I kind of want to do a run one day where there's just no GPS at all. I have no GPS on, and I'm just using road signs to the best of my ability to get to where I'm going. I mean, up to a certain point. Like, once I hit the city that I'm supposed to be in, I'll be like, okay, now I need to turn it on to find the building address that I'm making the drop at. I think that'd be pretty cool. Although, I don't know if I would record that. That would probably be a very long episode and very drawn out and boring of just me trying to figure out which way to go. And I'd probably have to stick to just California because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm from California. It'd probably be easier for me in California than it would be if I went from California to Arizona or New Mexico. Not to say I've never been there, though. I've been to both of those states as well. It's just, I know California better than I do those. Here, anybody? Yeah, I think we're fine on both sides, it looks like. We seem to be moving pretty good too. I'm just afraid of when somebody is gonna slam on the brakes again and I end up rear-ending them because I'm talking and not paying attention. I think I see a helicopter up ahead, which means there might be something on the road, maybe? I think that's what that is. That's a helicopter, but I don't see any. Oh yeah, there we go. Traffic's starting to stop. I need to get over. I need to hit the brakes because this guy's gonna pull out. Yeah. Oh, not the car too. Jesus, you idiot. There you go. I was like, which one's my horn? Sorry, officer, that wasn't at you. That was jackass over there that I almost rear-ended because he thought he had enough time to pull out too. Trying to compensate for the truck pulling out, and then this dumbass just pulls out too, like, oh, I got enough time. Really? You want to be pancaked in between 2 big-ass semis? And your little Acura TSX? Or TL, whichever one it was? I couldn't tell. Yeah, no, I wasn't honking at you, officer. Thank you, though. Go get that guy. Go get that man. He's driving recklessly. Nah, he's just driving like a jackass. You can bypass the nearby way station. Have a safe journey. Oh, okay. And that's what I get for reading that. Start hitting the waker uppers. Somebody was telling me that they call those things stay awakes instead. I don't know. I've always known them to be waker uppers. I mean, my dad told me that when I was a kid, so that's just why I call them that. I just kind of rolled with it ever since then. I didn't know there was an official term for them, being stay awakes or whatnot. Oh, so I guess let's see. What's something else I haven't talked about before? Um. Oh well, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are basketball fans. If you didn't know, I'm a pretty big basketball fan. I love watching NBA games when I have the time to, which seems like it hasn't been much lately. But then again, my team hasn't really been giving me much to want to watch, the truth be told. But this season should be totally different. If you are an NBA fan, like a basketball fan, let me know in the comments below who's your favorite team or team you go for. But mine personally is the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, of course, hometown. This is the closest basketball team to me, besides the Clippers. But I've never been a Clippers fan. I was raised on liking the Lakers with my pops. He always had like these Laker mugs from like when they won championships and whatnot. So I just kind of was raised on it and just been a fan of their heritage and all of their players over the years. But yeah, looking really forward to the upcoming NBA season, and especially with my Lakers because we picked up LeBron James, which was kind of not expecting that. Truth be told, somebody told me it was a rumor, and I was like, "Oh, come on! It's a rumor every year or every free agency. He's a free agent. Everybody always says he's gonna be a Laker. He's gonna be a Laker." And I'm like, "Well, what? Why would he? There's no point. Like, we're rebuilding our team. There's nobody like that he could play with." Well, they made me eat crow because he signed with the Lakers. I was like, "Holy cow! You got to be kidding me!" LeBron James wants to be a Laker. I was like, "Well." When I think about it now, I'm like, he's probably on the teetering end of his career. Like he's still got potential, but not as much as he used to. And as far as potential goes, I would say he has about maybe 2 years, maybe 3 tops of being at his peak before. Oh, there's another car coming. Oh, sorry. I was gonna go, but then I saw you barely. There we go. So I think the reason he's there is, I mean, Magic wants him obviously for developing our rookies and kind of giving them some help as far as developing goes, and experience obviously. And then also I know Magic wants him because having a big name like that should at least invite some people, like some other big names or close to being big name people, to the team in the next free agency in the next and then as far as trades go. But I don't want to trade for anybody because I want people that want to be there, not trade to have somebody there. Looks like this road's gonna do something kind of weird. We're gonna have to turn the cruise off. We're gonna have to get over. Sorry, dude. Oh wait, no, I'm good. Apparently I'm good. Never mind. Very strange how the GPS looks right now. Sorry about that. Gonna hit this one hard and fast, so that way now we can slow it down a bit. Get back into the speed limit. Come on, drop. Nope, there we go. Just under 5 over. Jeez, what am I at? Okay, I'm at 1 hour and 15 minutes. I still got time. And it's only 12, so should be good. But yeah, I know having LeBron there is going to be great for us as the Laker organization, because I mean he's one of the best players in the NBA right now, up there with Steph Curry and a few others as well, like Russell Westbrook. But I think the main reason and I only know this because I didn't, I mean it was told to me, I had no idea, but LeBron is actually a big, like, he's a very church-going person, I guess you could say. He's, like, very religious. And his minister actually lives in San Diego, and he used to fly him out to Cleveland to do his services for him. So I was I was a little surprised and shocked that he would fly somebody out there for that. But he has a preference on who he likes, and I guess being in LA now, saving some money on having to fly the guy out there to Cleveland, Ohio. He can now just have him drive up to LA instead, and where he could drive down to him and watch the service, or attend the service rather. Looks like we're gonna be turning right up here, so I think, I'm not sure. This map is very strange. Like, I'm doing loop-de-loops right now, it seems like. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, is it because of this? Let's kill that. That's probably why. Yeah, it's, now we're not gonna be doing that. Oh. Have that kick in there to slow us down. But yeah, that might be one of the reasons. And then the other reason too, I mean, when you're a player for Lakers or the Clippers, because I mean they are in Los Angeles, even though they're not as big of a team as the Lakers are, and with as much of a history. Oh, I think we got to exit only here. Yep, we're gonna have to get over. Sorry, dude. Sorry, my man. I'm not trying to exit here. But God, my guy is, this guy just will not shut up. Alright, so, oh, we might not have a rest stop up here. It looks like it might, yeah, it's off the road. Shit. Gotta go back to the map again. Oh, that's why I keep clicking that wrong. I'm using the button combos from Jurassic Park World. Okay, so we're gonna have to get off on the exit, and then, well, we'll just have to follow our route, and unfortunately we're gonna have to hope we don't fall asleep, and along our path is a rest stop, so we'll just stop there and rest up before we continue on. But I guess that's good. It'll give us the most stretch we can to keep a semi-partial day run going, and hopefully not so much of a night run. But yeah, going back to the Lakers though, if you're a member of the Lakers team or the Clippers, it kind of opens you up for more like entertainment possibilities. I don't know what the hell that man was doing. He's just wigging out lane to lane. But and it opens you up for more entertainment possibilities. Like, look at Blake Griffin. Like, he was the spokesperson for Kia for so long, and I mean, yeah, he's a personable guy, but being in Los Angeles kind of helps you with that too. So I think that's one of the other reasons LeBron came out here. And then oh, we got another cop issue going on over there. Looks like got somebody pulled over. But last reason I think he came to is because we don't have any, like, I mean, we have some potential big names, like Brandon Ingram is a really good player. Of course, Ball, he's always being overhyped, and hopefully he's going to be a good player, but I don't know, I just don't see it yet. Then again, he's still developing, so he might not be there. But we don't have any, like, really big names, so I kind of, like, opened him up to having whatever kind of amount of money he wanted. And at this point in his career, it's got to be like, okay, I need to find the team that's going to pay me the most for potentially my last few years of playing basketball. So I could totally get why he would come to LA, because there's so much cap space, because we just don't have any big names to where we have to pay for it right now. All right, do not pull out. Don't pull out. Don't pull out. Thank you. So those are the oh, speaking of LA, we are in Los Angeles now. But those are the reasons to me anyways. I mean, I could be wrong. There might be more to it, but kind of why I was thinking he came to Los Angeles. And again, he could have had a chance to play for the Clippers. I mean, it's still LA, and it's still a team with some good cap space, but apparently he saw more potential on the Lakers than he did the Clippers, or he wanted to be a part of that kind of history of Lake Show and all the great players that came and gone before him. So I could Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. God, the notification is bothering some. We're getting up here towards our rest stop. I should just turn that off. It's really annoying. But I don't like to play the game when it's not set up to how it should be or how it was intended to be. This is gonna be interesting too. This hotel parking lot looks very, very interesting, especially for a big trailer like this. Oh man, I do really enjoy. Whoops, wrong thing there. I do really enjoy having the steering wheel set up properly now, so I actually turn the correct way. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun trying to get back here. Yeah, dude, we know. We get it. Gotta get close to right in the wall here. We can make it around this corner. We need more wall. Oh, this is gonna be tight. And then that's gonna dictate how I make it around this next one. Woo! That is tight, trying to get that in there. Look at this, we are like right up on the wall too. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and leave the truck here. Since we still got the indicator. Go ahead and put our parking brake on and kill the truck. Get out here and make sure everything looks good, and we'll get us a room in this hotel. And we will go ahead and, yeah, I know, we need to sleep. I think it's enter, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it is now 12 a.m. Feel sorry for the residents in here. It's kind of an odd hour to be waking up to continuing my run, but it is what it is. This is going to be difficult at night. Oh, man. What I should have done, but I didn't have enough time, is see if we make it. I have to mount this curve a bit. Oh, that's so hard to see. Alright, I think I can swing it back this way now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say what I should have done is I should have backed in the trailer right here, because this isn't a really busy road, it seems like. And I could have backed in the trailer there and then just moved the truck and parked it somewhere else and left the trailer there. Alright, we're gonna pull out right here. And we seem to be good. Alright, we are good. Time to get back on the road. We try to climb this hill with this heavy load. There we go. And we are back on the road. On the highway anyways. And we have 13 hours of sleep. We have about a little under 5 hours to go before we make it to our destination at this point, so just I think that lane's gonna end. That's why we're gonna get over here just in case. Whoops, I don't need that on anymore. So we should do pretty good there. What the hell? I feel something in my wheel, like I'm hitting the waker uppers again or something. This is very strange. Is something wrong back there? Yeah, I guess not. It's strange. It's like having a hard time with turning. Only to the right. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, maybe there's just something with the road. Just right in that specific spot. There we go. But yeah, like I said, looking forward to the upcoming Laker season. Let's see what we can do. I'm not expecting us to make it to the finals. By all means, I know Golden State is a really tough team, so we got our work cut out ahead of us for this, but for this season. But it'll definitely be we'll definitely be in a better position than we have been in the past. Instead of just getting walked over, we'll possibly be some sort of a contender. I'm hoping, anyways. At the very least, I want to get it to the playoffs, which I'm sure we will. I'm having LeBron there, and the way our team has been developing the last few years, I have a good feeling we'll make it to the playoffs. But as far as like making it to the Western Conference Finals, that's a big maybe. And then if we even made it to the finals, I'm really skeptical on that. But I would enjoy it regardless. The only thing is, I've been a Laker fan for so long, it's going to be really hard and really weird cheering for LeBron James, who used to be on the other end of the court, I guess you could say. Because, I mean, like, obviously I'm 33, I grew up in the Magic Johnson era of Lakers. I obviously grew up in the Shaq and Kobe era, so seeing the player that Kobe used to play against being on our team now will probably be a little weird, but I'm sure I'll make the adjustment just fine like everybody else when we're winning more games and have better team chemistry. But the only thing that I hate about the NBA season, and I mean it's just been a problem the entire time I've been into sports. The other problem I have is I'm a fan of hockey. I like hockey, and I'm a fan of the Ducks, Mighty Ducks. Ever since they became a team, I've been a fan of theirs. I think back in like 1991 or 92 is when that happened, and might have been sooner. I don't know. Can't remember the date off the top of my head, but I'm a big Ducks fan too. I followed hockey like most of my teen years and a little after that too, but then I kind of dropped off about, I want to say about 10 years ago or so, maybe 9. So I haven't been up to like roster standard where I know how the team's doing and whatnot, but I am a fan. I do enjoy watching it. It's just that hockey season and basketball season mimic each other. They're both at the same time. So, like when the playoffs for hockey start, the playoffs for the NBA are starting up too. And when the season starts for one, the season starts for the other. So, it's really hard to be able to follow both of them. So, it seems like lately it's just been I watch basketball, and then if I can, I'll catch a hockey game every now and then. But those are mostly my two sports that I like to watch and kind of, I guess, participate, you could say, in a way, as far as being a fan goes, not physically participate in. Although basketball I used to participate in when I was in high school, and then I did a bit when I worked at my first employer too, when I used to work with my dad. Used to play basketball with the company at the nearby park. But yeah, those are like my two main sports. You guys want, let me know down in the comments below, like, what's your favorite sport and team. I hope there's some other fellow Laker fans, but like I said, most of my fan base seems to come from the East Coast, so I'm sure I'll get a lot of Boston Celtics fans, which is my Lakers' arch rival and naturally my arch rival. So I'm sure I'll get a few hate comments from it, but it is what it is. It's just sport competitiveness is all. Like we're gonna lose a lane here. Yep, we're gonna lose a lane, so we're gonna get over. Got a little bit of a frame droppage again. Maybe it's from this stuff. Oh, come on, you're bobtailing it, but you're slowing it down. Come on, okay, thank you. That was nice of you, but I already had to perform the snake effect and hit the brakes. Get over so this car can get around me. I noticed there was, and I made this change too. I noticed there was a slider in this game that I never realized was a thing. Maybe it's new, maybe it's not. But where you can change like the amount of ambient events like that, like construction zones and the police incidents and whatnot. You can change how many. Oh shit! Oh shit! We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. Yep. Oh yeah, we're all kinds of bad. Trailer's damaged. Oh, that was terrible. I don't think I hit a car though. I just hit the invisible pylon there that you can't really go through. That sucks. But it is what it is. Damn. The trailer did take some damage. I need to zoom out my my GPS more. There you go. Because I am just not seeing when these come up. Like, I was just like, oh shit, I gotta get over, and I didn't care who was in my way. There we go. And I can bypass that. Cool, thank you. But it just looks like the lane's gonna end. We're gonna go over here again. Yep. Finally a good call. But yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments below. What's your team? What's your sport? Those are my two main sports that I like to watch is hockey and basketball. Although I'll watch other sports too. Like my wife's a big soccer fan, so naturally I have to be a big soccer fan too. Even though I don't really watch it or could say I'm a big soccer fan. Getting a little crazy there. But yeah, she's a big soccer fan. She likes which football club? Barcelona. That's her team. She's a big Barcelona fan, so every time like the World Cup comes up or Barcelona's playing Real Madrid, as I guess that's our arch rival team. She's always really big into it to watch it, and gets really into the games, to say the least. But yeah, there's soccer. Baseball, I've never been like, holy cow, we're really speeding here. Hang on, gotta slow it down. There we go. We were like almost doing 70 and we're still in California. And we gotta reduce speed up ahead, I guess. Oh my god, 35? Gonna really downshift here. There we go. Which I don't know why it's 35. We're still on the highway. Oh, this turn. There's a nasty turn coming up. That's why. And there's some nice skid marks on the road, like somebody that was trying to avoid an accident. But yeah, baseball wise, I mean, I have a team. Like, I like the Angels, and I like the Dodgers, and I like the Padres. So I like the home teams, I guess you could say. But you can't really label me as a fan, because I mean, I can't watch it on TV. It's just not. It doesn't grasp my attention enough. Like, I don't know. Like, when I'm at the game, it's one thing, because like we have a minor league team. I think it's the minor league team for the San Diego Padres. I don't recall off the top of my head. That is in the city near to where I mostly grew up. And actually, it's not near. It's in the city where I mostly grew up. And going to their games, it was always fun being there. It's just not fun to watch on TV for me. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's very, very fast paced. I know I'm not supposed to change lanes either. I saw that solid line, but it was change lanes or get in another collision. So I'm gonna try not to get into another collision. Man, what is up with this road? Like, this is really strange. Just 2 lanes of road, 35 miles per hour. There's nothing around from what it looks like. I mean, yeah, there's nothing around. I do hear a helicopter, so maybe something's going on the other side. But I just don't see it. Okay, now we're back up to 55, and I'm in the wrong lane now, so I'm gonna have some traffic issues here for a bit. At least we're on the 8, which means we're almost, I mean, we're down towards San Diego, but we're almost out of California. We're heading east on it already. Oh, I thought we were slowing down again. I was like, great, slow down some more. Alright, let's go ahead and kick it up so we can, we'll try to pass this truck up here on the right in the number 2 lane. Hopefully without issues, unless my route changes yet again on me. But hopefully we can pass him and get around him, and then that way we could start letting traffic by us, so we're not that jackass that's taking up the left turn lane, or the left fast lane when don't need to be, especially in a truck. We'll speed a little bit through here just to get by. There we go. And we can drop down a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. There we go. Cool. Although we are approaching traffic up ahead. Man, the traffic is bad. I have no, like I said, I have no AI traffic mod in right now, and it seems like traffic is still pretty bad. Yep, we're gonna have to go back over. Well, at least one car got by us. But yeah, baseball has just never been a sport of mine that I've enjoyed watching on TV. In person, it's cool. I'll go to a baseball game if I'm invited, but I won't like go out of my way to like try to save up to buy a ticket to go, kind of thing. Whereas like in, well, I've been to a couple of hockey games, a couple Ducks games. But as far as NBA goes, I have not been to a, it's sad, I've never been to a Lakers game. And I wanted to go to Kobe's last game, but it was like $800 a ticket for nosebleed seats at the Staples Center, and I was just like, there's no way I could afford that. So, most of the time the tickets are pretty expensive to go, so maybe one day I'll get to go. If I go though, the reason that they're expensive is because when I go, I want to be able to go when like and experience it all. Like I want to have like court, like yeah, like court floor seating and whatnot, or maybe like a really close to the floor kind of seating, just for like my first experience, just so I could say I was there and got to enjoy it like that. Oh, truck is really slowing down for this hill. Alright, let's come to a stop. We've got a truck turning left down there. Got a few cars coming this way. I'm gonna need some help here, guys. Come on, Land Rover. Go. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna need the space though, van. Sorry. I got a pretty big trailer behind me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But, yeah, baseball just hasn't been my sport. Football's another one. I used to be into football, and my teams kind of jumped around. Like, I was a Seattle Seahawks fan when Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander used to play there. So, you know, I was a fan of them then, and then kind of jumped ship to the local team. I was a San Diego Chargers fan before they became the Los Angeles Chargers. What the hell? I'm not even speeding. Whatever. Alright, I got a ticket. But, yeah, as soon as they left Los Angeles, I was like, I don't even really follow the team as much as I used to anyway, so I wasn't too disappointed when I decided I was not going to follow them anymore. So I'm not really a big football fan either. I mean, I'll watch it. I could watch football on TV as opposed to baseball. And I've never been to a football game myself. Why am I going in reverse? All right. Just Stop. There we go. I've never been a football fan, like an extreme one, like I am with hockey and basketball. But I've had teams that I would root for, and I would watch it on TV. But after the San Diego Chargers left to LA to go be with the Los Angeles Rams, I was just kind of like, well, oh man, we're gonna really be forcing these people. Sorry guys. That light changed on us really quick. But yeah, after they left and they kind of became like the shadow of Los Angeles, because now Los Angeles has 2 football teams, and I never understood why they needed 2. Like, I kind of always thought that with basketball. Like, I never thought of the Staples Center as the Clippers area. I thought of it as Lakers because the Lakers have been there longer. But they have 2. I always thought that they should move the Clippers to Seattle, because Seattle is a town that has been deserving of a basketball team for so long, and they really need a basketball team. They have so much support for basketball ever since the Supersonics left. The Seattle Supersonics. So I always thought that it should be the Seattle Clippers, but that's just me. Oh, come on, dude. No. We're going straight into your lane. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to negotiate the trailer around that corner, and I'm sorry, I gotta make a tight turn into here too. This is gonna be interesting, trying to park this thing. How do they want this parked? Okay, never mind. It's not too bad. I just have to pull straight. I gotta make it around all these damn corners. Stay up close to there. Watch that nose. The nose. Try to stretch it out. Trying to get it so it moves over here, but if I don't get this on the first shot, I know it's going to take me like 1,000 tries to get it to line up properly. Come on. I guess I gotta give it more gas. Alright, I think that's gonna be good. We can probably start straightening it out. See how lucky we get. Not lucky enough. Stop here real quick. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're still too crooked. Damn. Straightened it out too soon. Alright. Try to get back on the wall again. Like, had our head down there. And let's try to curve around that. How are we looking now? Oh, we're clipping that. We're clipping. Stop. What the hell is it doing? It's like rocking it. There we go. Oops. Let's get out and look again. I might have to cheat this. It's a really big trailer to try to park. Alright guys, so I had to cut that out because it was going bad. Just bad after bad after bad. But as far as parking that big trailer goes, and due to time constraints, so I ended up just asking the game to skip it and go ahead, and I'll take the XP hit for it. So got a rating of good work. We drove 781 miles. It took us an hour and 19 minutes. We consumed 106 gallons of fuel. We've completed 13 contracts for World of Trucks. The base reward is 35,000 plus 5,000 for my level. For my skill rank is another 5,000, and then another 5,000 for my high valued skill rank. But we lost 3,000 due to the damages on the way up here. So we made a total of $48,000 on this run, so that's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and click over here. Oh, I thought I leveled up. I guess not. I thought I had enough experience for a level up, but I guess not. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy this series or any other series, please hit that subscribe button, as I greatly appreciate it. Lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that you'd like to see more episodes out of me. If you're not new to the channel and you enjoyed this episode, another way to let me know that you enjoyed it by clicking that like button down below, as that helps me out as well. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on another episode in the future of American Truck Simulator. Take care.